My warm greetings to one and all present here. I am Divyanshi. Prayer is a power tool to a good start of the day. So let's join our hands and close our eyes as my friends are all set for the prayer.
Ekyamkar Satnam Karta Purak Nirpo Nirvair Akal Murat Ajuni Sebam Gur Prasad Jap Ad Sach Jugad Sach Happy Sach Nanak Hosi be such.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, hallowed be thy name. On earth as it is in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Give us this day our daily bread, hallowed be thy name.
ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्.
What a holy recital! A good thought makes our day really wonderful and meaningful. So please welcome Angadveer, who is all set to share the thought for the day.
Good morning, everyone. I am Hungry Singh. The thought for the day is if you get tired, learn to rest, not to quit. I repeat, if you get tired, learn to rest, not to quit. Thank you.
If you get tired, learn to rest, not to quit. I repeat, if you get tired, learn to rest, not to quit.
Well, is there something else going around apart from the coronavirus? Let's go to the news desk and hear what my friends have to say.
International news. Joe Biden is the next president of the United States of America. Russia launches UK telecom satellites into space. No post-pandemic normal in France before autumn 2021. Thank you.
Over to Sakshi for national news.
Minister Rajnath Singh on India-China border row. One peace, but won't tolerate any harm to India's self-respect. Vaccination for COVID-19 is voluntary, says Health Ministry.
Over to Arpandeep Singh for school news.
Headlines Pre-primary. Various activities like pinwheel making, rakhi making, and ear decoration was organized for the students of pre-primary wing. Primary wing. Theme assembly was organized for the students of class 1 and 2. A special assembly was organized on the eve of the Shara. Students of class 3 participated in poetry recitation competition organized in all the 3 languages. Various art and craft competitions like card making, flute making, etc. were organized on the occasion of Independence Day and Janmashtami. Senior wing. Various art and craft competitions like wall hanging and rangoli making were organized on the festival of Diwali. Students also actively took part in debate and declamation competition organized on virtual platform. Thank you.
Indeed, the news was informative. Moving on. If you look around, you will find different kinds of animals. Monkeys jumping on trees, fishes in water, and so on. All these animals live in their natural homes, which are known as habitats, in different animals.
Dear friends, you know what is adaptation? In the natural world, a plant or an animal has to change or adapt itself to suit its surroundings is called adaptation. Based on their habitats, animals can be classified into terrestrial, aquatic or amphibians. Friends, I am an amphibian. I am a penguin. Do you know I have a thick layer of fat under my skin to keep my body warm? This fat is known as blubber. My leg My legs are short and strong. Feet are webbed with visible claws which help me to walk on snow easily. I have to keep high body temperature to remain active. Friends, you know that I have webbed feet which allows me to walk and even run on ice without slipping and also assist me to swim. I hope this was informative. Thank you everyone.
Hello everybody, it's Rob. I'm lucky enough to live underwater and on land both because I'm amphibians. I have buckling eyes and strong legs which help me in hunting, swimming and climbing. In fact, my back legs are stronger than the front legs which help me to jump and also move on land. I have thin skin between the toes called web feet, which help me paddle or swim underwater. Don't you think I am much lucky to have such a nice feet? Thank you. Tur, tur.
Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about terrestrial animals. As you all know, terrestrial animals are those who live on land. For example, lion, tiger, elephant, etc. I am camel. Dear friends, I have certain features like I live in desert, I can store water and food for many days. Children, you know I have thick skin and scanty hair to protect myself from hot and cold temperature. I can store food in my hump in the form of fat and also water in the stomach for many days. The hump of the camel looks like this. Moreover, I can easily walk on sand without sinking into it as I am blessed with padded feet. The padded feet of the camel looks like this. Children, you would be wondering that how can I walk on such a hot sand without slipping? It's all the magic of my padded feet. It's fabulous, isn't it? Thank you.
Well, that was really amazing to see how the animals adapt. So, can you tell me how many types of properties do we have? We have two types of properties, public and private. Public property belongs to the whole nation and it is our fundamental duty to protect the public property just like we protect our private property. So let's see what Tanvi have to say about the public property.
Wait, listen. What are you doing? As we all know, public property do not belong to any particular person. It belongs to everyone. Every citizen has a right to use it. So it is our responsibility to protect them. We have certain places that belongs to everyone, like roads, buses, schools, parks, etc. These do not belong to any particular person. These are termed as public property. If you lost your personal property, then you alone have to suffer it. But when there is damage to private public property, then our whole nation has to suffer it. We have to protect our public property because our whole nation uses it. So now, please come with me. Garbage here. Now you have to remind that you have to always use dustbin, okay? And you have to look after the public property as you look after your private property, okay? And this is your responsibility to see here that no one spit here, no one throw garbage here, okay? Keep your surroundings and yourself safe and clean. Thank you.
Hi everyone, do you know what is private property? The register, books, pens and bag, etc. And you have full right over them. None should use your stationery without your permission, as these are your personal property. Similarly, you should not use other properties without their permission. For example, hey, do not use my calculator without my permission. This is my private property. Thank you.
Beautifully explained by her. So now we have Prisha who will put a light on our Indian desert and life of people living in a desert.
Desert. So what's coming to your mind when I say a desert? An area covered with the sand? Yes, desert is a flat area covered with the sand. It receives little or no rainfall. That is why it has very little vegetation. Rajasthan lies to the southwest of northern plains. Huge area of Rajasthan is a desert. Do you know the Aravalli Hills divide Rajasthan into two parts? Eastern Rajasthan, Western Rajasthan. The eastern part is quite fertile and the river Chambal flows in eastern part. The western part is rocky and sandy and is known as the Indian desert or Thar desert. The desert region remains hot and dry throughout the year. In summers, the nights are cool and the days are hot, whereas in winters, the days are warm and the nights are very cold. The life in Rajasthan is not very easy. As we all know, water is vital for the survival of all human beings. Without water, survival is impossible. As Rajasthan has scarcity of water, the government has been making efforts to provide water to Rajasthan for irrigating fields and for daily use. Water from Satluj has been brought to the desert through Rajasthan Canal, also known as Indira Gandhi Canal. You must have seen lots of camels in Rajasthan. Camel is also known as ship of the desert because it can only move easily on the sand and used as the chief means of transport in a desert. Thank you. Stay safe.
Indeed, it's not easy to live in a desert. Moving on. Good manners play a very important role in one's life. To be responsible citizens, one needs to learn all the social etiquettes and rules for behaving properly. So now we have us to tell us about some good manners.
Good morning, Principal Ma'am, teachers, and my dear friends. Myself, Riddhi. Today I am going to represent my topic in front of you. My topic is showing good manners. Please listen carefully. Using the terms thank you and you're welcome show that you have good manners. To explain my point, I can say thank you, sorry, and welcome are magical words. These words spread happiness and gratitude around us. It brings positive vibes. Thank you.
Always respect older people and listen to them and learn. Life be not so short, but that there is always time for courtesy. Good evening, everyone. With this positive thought, I, Tegbir Singh, along with my lovely friends of class 4, would like to put some light on the importance of etiquettes. Always respect older people, not just parents and grandparents. Let me explain my point. My friends, as we know that our elders are more experienced, so definitely they know more than us. What they say or ask us to do is beneficial.
That was wonderful. Dreamers' dreams come true means a wish or a goal that a person has wanted or achieved after a long time. So are all set to tell you Arpandeep Singh and Karanveer Singh about the life of a very famous person named Walt Disney who chased his dreams and became successful.
Friends, Walt Disney was an extraordinary animator and entrepreneur. He was born on 5th December 1901. He was famous for creating characters such as Mickey Mouse. At an early age, he had a gift for drawing and painting. It's shocking to hear that Walt Disney was rejected more than 300 times in his life, like he was rejected for being underage for joining the army. Then Walt Disney started making commercials at the Kansas Film Ad Company. Then Walt Disney and his brother Roy went to Hollywood, California to start their Disney Brothers studio. Walt Disney developed the famous character Mickey Mouse and provided his voice for his creation in the early years. He also opened an amusement park called Disneyland. He received 64 Academy Award nominations, out of which 26 and 7 Emmy Awards. Amazing! How inspiring is Walt Disney's story is. Thank you everyone and have a nice day.
My dear friends, I stand before you to present some famous quotes by Walt Disney with their meanings. Listen and understand. It will be helpful in your life. So the first quote is, dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. This quote means all of us can have a dream, and there are going to be times when it may seem impossible to come true. But if you really want to make them happen, you should need a positive spirit and keep moving ahead despite failing or rejecting. Now the second quote is, whatever you do it well. This quote means whatever you do, you should do with your whole self. It means working from one center, our heart and soul, not only from the neck up. I hope these quotes will help you to inspire you to live to achieve your dreams. Thanks.
That was indeed wonderful.
ਅੱਜ ਆਪਣੀ ਜਮਾਤ ਦੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਹਰਨਾਥ, ਕ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਿਕਾ ਅਤੇ ਜਪਮਨਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਸਕਿੱਟ ਨੇਕ ਸਲਾਹ ਰਾਹੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਹਿਣ ਲਈ ਦੋਸਤਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਬੈਠੇ ਹਨ। ਪੜ੍ਹਾਈ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ 3 ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਆਪਸੀ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੁਹਾਵਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਪ੍ਰਯੋਗ। ਇੱਕ ਬੱਚਾ ਛਿਮਾਹੀ ਪ੍ਰੀਖਿਆ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਫੇਲ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਉਸਦੇ ਦੋਸਤ ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਸਮਝਾਉਂਦੇ ਹਨ।
ਭਾਵਿਸ਼, ਜੇ ਤੂੰ ਛਿਮਾਹੀ ਦੇ ਪੇਪਰਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਜੀ ਲਾ ਕੇ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਕਰਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਅੱਜ ਸ਼ਰਮਿੰਦਾ ਨਾ ਹੋਣਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ।
ਬਈ ਤੇਰੀ ਗੱਲ 16 ਆਨੇ ਸੱਚ ਹੈ, ਪਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਯਾਦ ਕਰਦਾ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਭੁੱਲ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹਾਂ। ਬਈ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਮਨ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਧਰ ਉੱਧਰ ਭਟਕਾਉਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾਤਰ ਖੇਡ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਲੱਗੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਤਾਂ ਐਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ।
ਦੋਸਤੋ, ਪਰ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਕ ਗੱਲ ਦੇਖੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜੋ ਬੱਚੇ ਪੜ੍ਹਨ ਲਈ ਦਿਨ ਰਾਤ ਇੱਕ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹਨ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਦਾ ਫਲ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਮਿਲਦਾ ਹੈ। ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹੁਣ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੜ੍ਹੋਗੇ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮੂੰਹ ਦਿਖਾਣੀ ਪਏਗੀ।
ਇਹ ਦਿਲ ਨੂੰ ਬੜੀ ਠੇਸ ਲੱਗੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਤੇਰੇ ਨੰਬਰ ਬਹੁਤ ਘੱਟ ਆਏ ਹਨ। ਵੀਰੇ, ਤੈਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਕਰਨੀ ਪਵੇਗੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਬਰਾਬਰ ਆਉਣ ਦੀ, ਤੇ ਸਾਡੀ ਸ਼ੁਭ ਕਾਮਨਾਵਾਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਨੇ। ਤੂੰ ਮਨ ਲਗਾ ਕੇ ਪੜ੍ਹਾਈ ਕਰ। ਵੀਰੇ, ਤੇਰੀ ਤਾਂ ਅਕਲ ਨੂੰ ਹੀ ਪੜਦਾ ਪੈ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਤੂੰ ਦਿਨ ਤੇ ਰਾਤ ਮੋਬਾਈਲ ਤੇ ਹੀ ਖੇਡਾਂ ਖੇਡਦਾ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਸੀ। ਹਾਂ ਦੋਸਤੋ, ਮੈਂ ਪ੍ਰਣ ਕਰਦਾ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਜੀ ਜਾਨ ਲਗਾ ਕੇ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਕਰਾਂਗਾ। ਮੈਂ ਇਹ ਗੱਲ ਪੱਲੇ ਬੰਨ ਲਈ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਕਰਨ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਸਫਲਤਾ ਮਿਲਦੀ ਹੈ।
ਮੈਡਮ ਦੱਸ ਰਹੇ ਸਨ ਕਿ ਭਾਵਿਸ਼ ਨੇ ਸਾਲਾਨਾ ਪ੍ਰੀਖਿਆ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ 98% ਅੰਕ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤ ਕੀਤੇ ਹਨ, ਜਿਹੜੀ
ਦੋਸਤੋ, ਇਸ ਸਕਿੱਟ ਤੋਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਿੱਖਿਆ ਮਿਲਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਲਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਹੀ ਗੁੱਡੀ ਅਸਮਾਨੀ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ है। स्वस्थ शरीर में ही स्वस्थ मन का निवास होता है। यह कहावत तो आप सभी ने सुन ही रखी होगी। हमारे शरीर के कई अंग, प्रत्येक अंग का अपना अपना महत्व है। इनमें से आँखों की देखभाल कैसे करनी चाहिए, कौन कौन सी सावधानियां बरतनी चाहिए,
आंखों से पानी निकल रहा है।
आंखों पे पानी के छींटे मारो रमन, इससे तुम्हें आराम मिलेगा। चलो डॉक्टर के पास चले।
रमन, तुम कहाँ बैठ के पढ़ते हो?
बिस्तर पर लेटकर, कॉपी किताब को पास रखकर। टीवी तो इतनी पास से देखता है कि उसके अंदर ही घुस जाए।
रमन, तुम्हें खाने में क्या क्या पसंद है?
मैगी, चाउमीन, बर्गर, चॉकलेट।
इससे बाहर की ऐसी चीजें पसंद हैं जो नुकसान करती हैं। हरी सब्जी, फल, दूध वह बिल्कुल भी नहीं खाता।
ये तो तुम्हारी आंखों का हाल अब बुरी आदतों के कारण हुआ है। तुम्हें यह पता ही होगा कि आंखों के लिए विटामिन ए कितना जरूरी होता है। यह फलों और सब्जियों में भरपूर मात्रा में पाया जाता है।
डॉक्टर अंकल, क्या अब मेरी आंखों पर चश्मा लगेगा?
रमन, ये तो शुरुआत है, इसलिए जरूरी नहीं। अभी तो मैं तुम्हें विटामिन की गोलियां दे देता हूँ। ये दवाई आपने सुबह शाम खानी है।
डॉक्टर अंकल, अब मैं नुकसानदायक चीजें नहीं खाऊंगी और जब भी पढ़ाई करूंगी तो कुर्सी पर बैठकर, नोटबुक टेबल पर रखकर करूंगी और जब भी टीवी देखूंगी दूर से देखूंगी, पास से नहीं देखूंगी।
शाबाश मेरे बच्चे और धन्यवाद डॉक्टर साहब।
मैं डॉक्टर अंजदीप राणा आप सबको यह संदेश देता हूँ कि अच्छा खान पान के साथ उठने बैठने, पढ़ने लिखने का तरीका सही होना चाहिए।
हमारे इन मित्रों ने ही बड़ी ही शानदार और रोमांचक तरीके से समझाया है कि हमें आँखों की देखभाल कैसे करनी चाहिए और कौन कौन सी सावधानियां बरतनी चाहिए। That was fantastic. That was wonderful performance by everyone. It was great to see everyone having participated so enthusiastically. Thank you all for your cooperation.